The improper disposal of garbage has now become one of the most threatening global fears. The sheer amount of waste accumulated in oceans and landfills are threatening ecosystems, and its impacts will be felt by all humans, flora and fauna alike. While it's a global responsibility, Sri Lanka too have been significant contributors to this threat. Sri Lanka generates 7,000 metric tons of solid waste per day, with the Western province accounting for nearly 60% of waste generation. Recent calamity at the Meetharamulla garbage dump was one of the many incidents of improper garbage management in the city. Muthurajawala has gotten severely damaged with the implementation of a waste dump in 2017, resulting in numerous adverse effects on the wetland ecosystem. Thus, a sustainable solution is required to resolve the issue of careless and unorganized dumping of solid waste, resulting in adverse environmental impacts, which has consequently led to loss of human life and most crucial ecosystems in the urban context. Concept was formulated in order to establish a more energy efficient and a feasible bottom to top process by breaking away from the typical horizontal industrial process. This was analyzed by comparing two equivalent systems which are structured horizontally and vertically. The results of the analysis showcased that the vertical system to be more feasible compared to the horizontal conventional process. Furthermore, the design concept follows the idea of touching the ground lightly by maintaining a smaller footprint, thereby reducing the impact on the wetland by the building structure. Design spatial progression is based on the route taken by a public individual in the building and also the waste processing route. An individual will be directed to the building via an elevated walkway starting from the entrance to the site. They will then ascend into the interpretation space at the project entrance. Public will then experience an arena witnessing a complex yet spontaneous natural system showcased by a series of constructed wetlands purifying grey water in the building. Visitors would then ascend upwards and experience a virtual gallery depicting the past, present and future to gather a wholesome imagery on the current predicament. The climax of the journey is achieved at the topmost tier in the tower. This will act as a viewing deck to the visitor gazing into the vast lands of Muthurajawala. Individuals are directed to lower levels while showcasing waste innovation and R&D processes in the tower, raising awareness among the public. Eventually, the building's lowermost decks would host the public in its zero waste cafe and bistro, allowing the public to engage in wetland recreation. Regenerator, Waste Upcycling Park and Wetland Awareness and Recreational Center is a project which concentrates on the management of solid waste as an innovative source material which could be altered and improved rather than discarded. It is a step in breaking down the stigma of waste being a mere threat to the environment while observing it as a value addition and raise awareness on the importance of waste management and upcycling. It is an environmental turning point which would rejuvenate the already disturbed wetland system in Muthurajawala by strengthening its qualities and presenting it to the life in the city.